All right, got another remote viewing session I did here. So basically I'll just walk you guys through the whole process and kind of where my head was at and how I did. This was in West Palm Beach. This was on the 3rd. I wrote down personal inclemencies. I had a long list of kind of stuff on my mind. So I took the target. This is stage 1. I started from this side and literally just went rant, 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 rant. So, I mean, to me, this is very apparent. This is a structure right from the beginning. This is the ideogram, by the way. This is a kinesthetic reaction to the target. This happens kind of like an automatic drawing kind of thing. Like I just let my nervous system do what it wants as soon as I finish writing the target. I'm not thinking about this. This is subconscious. Then I describe how it felt to draw it. So that's A. So it's just literally just a cross, angle right here. Whenever there's an angle, we have to declare that. And because there are no true angles in nature, this is most likely a structure. So angle straight up, angle across, straight down. Consistency felt solid. B, it's a structure. Moved on to stage 2. I got hard, gritty, yellow, brown, green. AOLs were, or first AOL that came in was grass. I'm assuming maybe I was looking kind of at the ground or something, but then another AOL break kind of reminded me immediately of a castle kind of made of large stone or just something like that. Okay, next page. Another AOL kind of got along those lines, Stonehenge, kind of, again, that blocky, stony kind of feel. I wrote that down, stony, gray, cool. And then I got this AOL kind of out of nowhere. Reminded me of metal handrail poles, like, you know, when you're walking down a stairs or something outside, there's like the long metal handrails. That was the AOL that I had. Kind of clanging sound maybe. Outside there was some traffic on the freeway, so I wrote the PI for that. I got dusty. Another AOL reminded me of kind of like a room, it was kind of like maybe lit by candlelight or a dim kind of room, something like that. Quiet. I got soft and had an AOL of like fur or cotton, kind of something like maybe like a teddy bear kind of feeling. Don't know where that came from. But then I got chirping and the AOL of birds. Kind of like a woody, musty kind of smell, and an AOL kind of like of an old church building, something like that. Circular, these are just some dimensions came in, circular and wide. For some reason I felt like drawing something like this. I wasn't sure. Wrote hollow, scratchy, and this came in when I was trying to imagine, like, what is it like to kind of walk around in this thing, you know, AOL break. It reminded me of like walking on office carpet or something. Creaking, AOL, kind of like the sound of an old door. Cool. And then I got tall, heavy, rough, smooth, creviced, kind of concretey. Then I had an AOL of sidewalk pavement, murmuring, which might indicate there might be people there, tapping noises, kind of tapping. Wide, tall, overarching, hard, hollow, curving. An AOL reminded me of like a castle. Maybe for some reason in my mind I had the idea of a castle built on the edge of a cliff, so I wrote that down. Steep, bumpy, ridged, blocky, multiple. Something about this had multiple something, I don't know what. And then we do AI breaks. This is kind of just my impression. Now, all that I really felt initially was kind of cool, interesting, maybe like something respectful about the thing, you know. I don't really know. It was mainly just kind of, oh, this is kind of cool, kind of interesting. So we're going to sketching, stage 3. I just felt like a structure, and there maybe was something off to the side, maybe like a door here. I wasn't sure there was something here. I tried drawing what I thought might be a top view. This is just a PI because something fell over in my house that distracted me. I tried to think about, you know, what's the inside look like. All I could think of was like maybe a door, window. Wasn't sure, maybe something here or something there. I don't really know. It was just, you know, door and a window is all I got. But it did remind me of the inside of a library or church. I wrote an AOL for that. I was trying to just intuitively sketch something. Like I felt like there was something here jutting out sideways, something there. I wanted to draw something here. I wasn't sure what it was. And I probably should have, knowing what the target is now, I should have continued drawing here because I kind of stopped myself, you know, kind of overanalyzing probably, and just should have just kept intuitively drawing because there was more there. But then I had an AOL of, again, this AOL kept coming back of like a castle Stonehenge, which I went probably I went probably too far and started to actually sketch out the idea of something related to like a Stonehenge kind of pattern. But I just wanted to kind of draw the AOL a little bit, just to get it on paper. You know, this is kind of, I'm still a learning process for me and how to do this, but I tried a little more intuitive sketching of the front of the thing here, and that's basically as much as I got. So the summary that I wrote, based on everything that I just showed you, the target is a structure that has hard, gritty, brown, stony, round, angular elements, gray, cool, dusty elements, some metallic elements, possibly green and grassy. AOL suggests it may be near a hill or cliff. There were elements of chirping and murmuring, suggesting birds and people. The structure had hard, circular, wide, hollow, rough, bumpy, ridged, blocky elements, as well as a tall, overarching, or curving element. And that will come into play, actually, as you'll see in the results. Some creviced and concrete-like elements as well. AOL suggests something like a castle, Stonehenge, an old church building that seems similar to a library inside, possibly animals nearby. Target end, 12:31 p.m. And the target was a lighthouse in San Diego, California. So what's interesting, if you remember my summary, it had some sort of a tall, rounded, circular element. That's up here. There's the little nubby thing that I was drawing that I was showing you. It does kind of come off to the side, you know. If you were inside this thing and there's the kind of the door and the window. There's the handrail right there, the concrete steps, and the metal handrail that I had described as the AOL. It is kind of grassy nearby. I don't know, I haven't looked at other pictures of this. I do not know if there are animals nearby. There could be birds, probably, you know, people there. It is kind of like a rough kind of like brick, almost like a castle, like, you know, like if you think about castles, how they're built with like stones and stuff, like this is more bricks and whatnot, but kind of cool. So I was pretty much on target. I feel like I could have done better with the sketching, but again, I'm still learning, still getting used to the process. But I was pretty happy with this. I was pretty excited. Let me know, sorry, if you guys have any questions, and I'll go ahead and post this.